Hi, I'm Carmen.
And my name is Olivia, and we're reading No Passengers Beyond This Point by Jennifer Choldenko.
Our question is, what kind of people work at this place? I'm going to read what place this is. It's this little place in this picture right here.
By the way,
They just went down like a tunnel thing.
So there's page 156 and 157. There's like two paragraphs.
Yeah.
On the ending of the first paragraph, why don't you stop? Because that's all we read.
From outside, the tunnel opening looked like an oversized gopher hole, but inside there's a wide stairwell that takes us down to an underground passageway. The temperature down here is perfect, warm and cozy after the freezing sleet and battering wind outside. Maybe because the walls are made of bits of sticks and feathers and stray fluff like a bird's nest, insulating us from the outside. We don't see anyone now, but clearly people work here. The place looks like a basement floor of an office building for bird people. Cots with bird egg pattern sheets, tables constructed from egg cartons,
feather-covered Coke stands, and a change made of telephone poles.
Chairs, not change. Chairs
made of telephone poles with telephone wire line bags resting against both sides of the passage. Rain gear hangs neatly in a line up ahead, coat with badges that show like lightning striking clouds hanging on hooks, and books and boots rest in a row on the floor. There's even a cuckoo clock and egg-shaped blockers painted in colors like a robin's egg blue, specked brown, and eggshell. They like eggs, they like egg curtains, and they're bird people.
On the back here says, everyone has their own way of dealing with questions can be a tricky thing. Everyone has their own way of dealing with them. Indy Tompkins can charm her way out of answering most of them. Finn Tompkins is too quiet to be asked in the first place. And Mouse Tompkins, she's a genius. She's used to having all the answers. But when they find themselves trapped in a falling bird.
And also, I think that goes with that goes with the taxi because it had like feathers on it. Yeah, and it looks like an overstuffed pink bird.
Yeah, like, why is everything here bird? Like, maybe, like, that's their... Oh, and there's a bird on the cover, too. Can't really see it, but it's there on the house.
That looks like a rooster. No offense. Oh, by the way, on the back, you can't really see it, but there's feathers. This little thing is a feather, and that's also a feather, that's also a feather, and there's a feather right there.
Yeah.
And then in it, I don't see
Oh, and the front cover, too. There's
a big feather. Yeah. Big.
So, why is there a bunch of birds? Why? Oh, and the chapter's called Bird's Nest Passage. So, like, why is there so many birds? I think maybe, like, they worship birds or something. Or maybe, like, the bird, yeah. Or maybe, like, the birds have done something. Maybe, like, oh, and the crows. Oh, why is there so many birds in this book? Like,
I know, but the crows in the first thingy bajangy, they got pecked by crows. That was a long time ago.
Oh wait, hold on.
But can I just read it? It says this is not even the first chapter because first chapter is a clock stops, but this is before it. It says black crows. You have to wait for good things to. Hello, where are we? Oh, there we go. Black crows, and then sometimes there are many signs, like black crows scattered in the road, but they blend into the scenery on the path ahead. You can only spot them when they look back. And that's just part of it. And then there's a black crow just sitting there, and it's titled Black Crows.
So it's like, why there's so many birds? We don't know, but we think that this city has, like, apparently, like, loves birds or something. Or maybe maybe they like them because, like, as part of their culture thing, because you know how, like, the crows were, like, pecking them and stuff. So maybe that's, like, they, like, worship them. Wait, hold on. Okay. Because they worship them because they.
If you're not in a video, can you not start one, please?
Right.
Start our mini lesson after
Okay, they like control them. Like the birds like control their like city, and without the birds, like then they wouldn't.
Yeah, and they
people
wouldn't
be attacked, and then they wouldn't need to stay. And so they really like birds, and so now they're like worshiping.
And also maybe the birds did something that they got like these ginormous houses, and maybe there's like, well, because they're rich, they're technically like rich and famous. It's not famous, but it's really, no, like fallen bird, because they have like these ginormous houses, you know, before.
They're not famous. Nobody's ever heard of them.
Pretty much.
So something happened with all these birds. Like,
Yeah, I think maybe
I don't know what, but something did happen.
It's the weirdest thing if this was really true. Like something happened with this bird, it would be like really, it would be weird because it was like the awful thing.
Yeah. It's also really strange that like you're in love with a bird, like it's a
And
bit
bird
creepy,
eggs.
and then you have like everything is something to do with birds.
Bird
Like
eggs,
your car, the secret passageway thingy, the entire front and back cover, or front and back cover.
Yeah, that makes more sense. And the entire like the passageway, and then your table,
like the
the
black crows, like
the black crow's card, the pecking on their eyes, and also this goes in the secret passageway. There's bird carton tables. No, egg carton tables, not bird carton, but egg carton.
I mean, why do they have egg cartons? Shouldn't they not be eating eggs? Because that'll make more birds. This is a weird book.
Yeah, you get that from the first cover.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I never realized when I picked up this book for Lit Circles, I never realized like all of these things would be clues of what would happen. The entire front page is a clue, and the back page is a
Also,
clue.
I didn't think this book was going to be fantasy when I picked it up. I was like, oh, it's probably going to be like realistic fiction or something. Or I thought that maybe like the places they moved to was going to be like weird or something.
Yeah,
it's like really weird because they worship birds. Like, okay.
Yeah, I never would have thought of that.
Pretty strange.
Also, the light is like really weird.
I know. The lighting is like really bad. It's like super bright. Oh, so blurry. What is wrong with that? Anyway, that is like. There we go. So we're like really confused about why all these things are happening with birds, but we think that there's something that's like all these birds have done something, or like they're a big part of the city.
and they're like
They named them after birds, like falling bird.
there's
What is
also
this
fallen
place?
feathers.
Yeah.
And
So pretty much that's a video on why we think that everything is about birds in this city. For No Passengers Beyond This Point by Lisa Choldenko.
wait 1 second. Please do not finish. I have to do something. I don't know where this is. I need to do something. Oh my goodness. I need to find this. Wait 1 second. Even the thing even the cars thing. Even the taxi, they describe it as the feather taxi. And then, but the car is shocking, on page 54 it says, but the car is a shocking pink taxi with silky white feathers tucked on it in even rows of sunbuttons, but the better powder of a month with a glue stick and a bag of feathers.
Alright, so that's the video on why you think everything is about birds in the city, because it's really, really crazy.